right, so we're doing question number 17 of the worksheet on functions. The function f is such that fx equals 2x plus 3 for x is greater than equals to 0. The function g is such that gx equals ax square plus b for x is less than equals to q, where a, p, and q are constants. The function fg is such that 6x square minus 21 is less than equals to q. Find the values of a and b. Okay, so let's form fg from the f and g. So g goes in f, so 2 times ax square plus b bracket plus 3, and this is equals to 6x square minus 21. So that would be 2ax square plus 2b plus 3 equals 6x square minus 21. Now we compare the coefficients on both sides. The left-hand side, the coefficient of x square is 2a. At the right-hand side, coefficient of x square is 6. So that means a would be 3. At the left-hand side, the constant is 2b plus 3. At the right-hand side, the constant is minus 21. That would be 2b equals minus 24. That would be b equals minus 12.
ठीक है.
That's how you were supposed to do the first part. Okay.
मैंने +3 नहीं ऐड किया था.
Okay. Right, part 2. Find the greatest possible value of q. Okay, so how do we do this? Now we know what is a and b. A is 3 and b is minus 12. So q is the part of domain of gx. So I'm writing gx, which is 3x square minus 12. And the domain for this is less than equals to q. Find the greatest possible value of q. Okay, how do we do this? Also, we know that fg की domain में x is less than equals to q. Okay. 1-to-1 function की बात नहीं हो रही है. I thought this was a question on that. Answer is -2. अभी कहाँ से आएगा? Q is -2.
FG की जो domain है, that's the same as the domain of GX, right?
FG
So can we like
domain,
relate them उस तरीके से?
ऐसा ही कुछ करना होगा. Greatest possible value of Q. चलो करके देखते हैं. Okay, so write down the greatest possible value of Q. Q GX की भी domain है और FG की भी domain है. FG की domain is equals to domain of G, and range of FG lies within range of F. And what is the range of F? Fx is, can you tell me what's the range of F?
3.
Yeah, greater than equals to 3.
Greater than equals to 3.
That means that Fg's range is also greater than equals to 3. Okay.
Yep.
So Fg will be replaced by 6x square minus 21 greater than equals to 3. 6x square minus 24 greater than equals to 0. Solve this quadratic. inequality by treating it like an equality first. Here 24 divided by 6 4 होगा and x will be equals to plus minus 4. So 4 minus 4. Inequality is greater than equals to 0. That means we're talking about this region or this region. That means x is greater than equals to 4 or x is less than equals to minus 4. अब यहाँ जो है that is x is less than equals to q.
ये -2 और 2 नहीं होगा?
2 2 2 yes. मैंने अभी देखा आंसर 2 था. Yes. So now since it says x is less than equals to q, that means this is the required region and q will be -2.
ठीक है.
This was a tricky one. Q will be -2. Okay. It is now given that q is equals to -3. Find the range of fg. Okay. Now we need to find the proper range of fg. Let's see. So what is fg? fg is 6x square minus 21, where x is less than equals to -2. Okay. Now what is going to be the range of fg? 6x square minus 21, and we give it the input values -2, then -3, then -4, and so on. So output values kya hongi? 6x square minus 21. So 6 times 2 square minus 21, that's going to be the most smallest value.
3.
3, yeah. Then it's going to be 6 into 3 square minus 21. That's going to be 33. So it keeps increasing. And as x keeps increasing, obviously the output will also keep increasing. So the range of fg is greater than equals to 3. Same yaar. Let me check. नहीं ये आंसर नहीं है 33 आंसर है. How do we get 33? X
तो
is
आई थिंक ग्रेटर देन इक्वल नहीं होगा, सिर्फ ग्रेटर होगा.
नहीं ये देखो यहाँ 3 था ना, मैंने 3 नहीं लिया. I don't know why I took 2.
अच्छा -3.
This was 3. So you start from 3. So the square of that is 9. 9 times 6 minus 21 would be 33. So the domain of fg is going to be greater than equals to 33 when q is minus.
ठीक है.
Okay, a is हटा दिया, ये क्या आया था? a is 3
ठीक.
b minus 12. Okay, we're going to clear this now. Uh, 4. 4 is find an expression for fg inverse. So fg is 6x square minus 21, where x is less than equals to -3. Okay. And we have to find its inverse. So y plus 21 divided by 6 square root plus minus equals to x. So fg inverse is going to be negative square root x plus 21 over 6. Negative because this is less than equals to -3.
Right.
We check the answer. X plus 21 over 6 under root with the minus sign, right? Okay. Now we have to find the domain of f G inverse, which is equals to domain
The
of,
range.
yes, equals the range of fg, and we've already found range of fg in the last part. So the domain is also going to be the same, greater than equals to 30.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 18 जो था उसका पार्ट द लास्ट पार्ट उसके आंसर में प्रॉब्लम था लाइक
Let's
पीछे
first you have to write it in completed square form. To the smallest value of p for which f is a one-to-one function. And part 3 is for this value of p, obtain an expression for f inverse of x. Okay, so for part 1, you got one का answer है
3x minus 1 square plus 5
3x minus 1 whole square plus 5 equals
तो
fx.
अगर हम इसका इनवर्स लेंगे ये फिर वो नहीं होगा अंडर रूट x minus 5 plus 1 और फिर the whole thing divide by 3
एक सेकेंड p की क्या वैल्यू है? p is 1/3.
1 by 3
Okay, yes. No. Okay, let's see. Now this would be y, then y minus 5, then you square root it. And with square root, it's plus minus. Then minus 1 goes to the other side, becomes 1, and then 3 goes to the other side, gets divided. यही कह रही थी आप?
यप लेकिन पीछे कुछ और है
Okay, let's see. Then it's going to be x equals 1 plus square root x minus 5 over 3. ये नहीं है, यही होना चाहिए. Let me check 18 part 3. मैंने माइनस साइन क्यों लिया? It's -1. Now it should be +1. हाँ कुछ गलत है. एक साइन बस गलत है. 1 के साथ उन्होंने -1 लिखा हुआ instead of 1. So that's a
सही
typing mistake from my end. Okay. For this value of p, obtain an expression of f inverse of x done and state the domain of. हो गया?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So then we do question 19. Function g is defined for x is greater than -0.5 by gx equals 3 over 2x plus 1. Sorry, write down the range of g. Okay, so range of g, the domain is x is greater than -0.5. So let's just substitute the extreme value first. If we have -0.5 here plus 1, we get math error.
Greater than
मैथ एरर आता है ना अगर हमने ये वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट की. हम बाउंड्री वैल्यू देख रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स इसका जो ग्राफ है यहाँ -0.5 पे इट्स एट इंफिनिटी, so it comes down probably like this. यहाँ पे एक asymptote है. And then as you keep increasing the values of x, the fraction keeps getting smaller because the denominator keeps getting bigger. So 3 को आप million pieces में कर लो, billion pieces में कर लो, trillion pieces में कर लो, your answer would be 0 point something. 0.0000000.
So it's gonna be greater than 0.
Yes, it's going to be greater than 0. ऐसा कोई graph है. So yes, gx is going to have a domain greater than 0. Do not write greater than equals to 0. That would be incorrect. Because 0 तो नहीं हो सकता कभी. Okay, that's part 1. Part 2, find an expression for hg. So h is k times x is 3 over 2x plus 1 plus 3. This should be it. hg can't be further simplified. Let me check. 3k. अच्छा उसमें तो बस यहाँ तक लिखा हुआ है. They did not even simplify it further. Marking scheme में. Okay, so we have 8g. Given that 8g0 is equals to 5, find the value of k. So in 8,
Why is there a 6x?
इधर
सिर्फ
LCM
3
ले ले.
plus.
मैंने LCM ले लिया, आप ना लोगे शायद.
अच्छा, right.
Okay, so now you have to substitute, find 8g0 and equate it to 5. So 3 k plus 6 times 0 plus 3 over 2 times 0 plus 1 equals 5. So that is 3k plus 3 equals 5. So k is 2 by 3. Yes, that's correct. This was part 3. Now we're doing part 4. State the domain of 8g. Domain of 8g would be equals to,
The domain of G.
yeah, which is x is greater than minus 0.5. Function f and g are defined by this and this. Find the points of intersection of the graph of y is equals to fx and y is equals to gx. Point of intersection means you have to solve the two equations simultaneously. ग्राफ तो है नहीं हमारे पास कि हम इसको स्केच करके प्रॉपर्ली देखें. So we'll solve these two equations simultaneously. So half x minus 2 equals 4 plus x minus half x square. So I'm multiplying both sides by 2. So x minus 4 equals 8 plus 2x minus x square. Rearrange x square minus x minus 12 is equals to 0. Okay, now solve it to find the roots. If you directly use the calculator, you will go ahead. 4 and minus 3. So x minus 4 in one bracket, x plus 3 in the other bracket equals to 0. You've shown the steps for factorization. Okay, find the points of intersection. That means you need to give the corresponding value of y as well. Now for y, plug in the value of x either here or here. I'm just using the first equation of fx. So it's going to be 4y by 2 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. And for the other one, it's minus 3 divided by 2 minus 3. minus 4.5. That means minus 3.5. Minus 3 divided by 2 minus 2 is minus 3.5. So these are the points of intersection of the two graphs, fx and gx. Part 2.
Answer में isn't it only 4 and 0?
अच्छा दोनों आंसर्स होने चाहिए. 4, 0 and minus 3 comma minus 3.5. And both the values.
अच्छा, okay.
Okay. Part 2, find the set of values of x for which fx is greater than fg. Okay, so half x minus 2 is greater than 4 plus x minus half x square. Again, I'm going to multiply both sides with 2. वैसे वही inequality आ जाए, वही equation आ जाएगी. X minus 4 is greater than 4 plus x minus half x square. So we get the same equation. X square minus x minus 12 greater than 0. So one of the answers would be x is greater than 4 and the other one would be x is less than minus.
Yep.
Find an expression for fg and reduce the range of fg. Okay. Fg means in the function f, we substitute g. So 2 plus half x minus 1 by 4x square minus 2. So fg is half x minus 1 by 4x square, and the domain of fg is the domain of g, which is x belongs to real numbers. Okay, and hence deduce the range of fg. Range of fg would be, okay, we know fg and we know the input. Fg is this half x minus 1 by 4x square. The allowed input values for fg are is the domain of g. So that is x belongs to real numbers. X की सारी values account for करनी है और आपने बताना है कि range क्या है इस fg की. So I think the quickest way would be to sketch this quadratic graph और फिर उसमें से देख लेते हैं कि क्या है y की values की range. Okay, so it's half x minus 1 by 4x square equals 0. Multiply both sides with 4, 2x minus x square equals 0. X common, 2 minus x equals 0. X equals 0 and x equals to 2. Okay. So, to sketch it, 0, 2, the graph has negative x square. So, it's an upside down graph between 0 and 2. So the midpoint here is 1. And if that's the midpoint, then what's the value of the function when x is 1? It's going to be half minus 1 by 4.
0 से equate क्यों कर रहे हैं?
प्लॉट कर रहे हैं ना इसको, तो रूट्स ढूंढ रहे हैं कि अगर आप इसको प्लॉट करोगे तो इसके रूट्स किधर होंगे, इस वजह से रूट्स हैं 0 और 2. दैट मीन्स टर्निंग पॉइंट जो x का है वो 1 है, और if x is 1 then y is going to be half minus 1 over 4, which is 1/4. So that's the turning point of the graph, 1, 1/4. So here, what is the range of this function fg? It's less than 1/4. So fg is less than equals to 1.
ठीक है.
Yes. Find the smallest value of k for which a has an inverse, and we're given the function 4 plus x minus half x squared. Okay. The function h is defined by hx equals 4 plus x minus half x square for x is greater than equals to k. Find the smallest value of k for which it has an inverse. अच्छा, अभी हमने इसको sketch तो कर लिया था. Why did I clear that? ऐसे करके sketch था. यहाँ पे 1 value थी और यहाँ पे 1/4 थी. Okay, this is hx because we had already plotted this function. Okay. So what should be the minimum value of k such that it is a 1-to-1 function? Currently, it's not a 1-to-1 function because it fails the horizontal line test. But if you start the function from here, then it will be a 1-to-1 function. So then what's the smallest possible value of k so that the
1.
function hx has an inverse? Yes, 1. Yeah, -1 लिखा हुआ है 1. So the answer should be 1. Yes, so k is equals to 1. I'm going to send you a new link now.
Okay.
Question 21. Function f and g are defined by fx equals x square minus 4x plus c for x is greater than c, where c is a constant, and gx equals 1 over x plus 1 for x is greater than -1. Express fx in completed square form. Okay, let's quickly do it. So fx is writing x square minus 4x plus 3. इसकी completed square form करनी है, so we already have a square minus 2a, b will be 2 plus 2 square, then minus 2 square, and then plus 3. So this collectively would be x minus 2 whole square, and minus 4 plus 3 is -1. Yes, so that is f of x in completed square form, where x is greater than c. It is given that f is a 1-to-1 function. Find the smallest possible value of c. So that if it's 1-to-1, let me sketch it. Turning point is 2, -1. 2 is here, -1 is here. It's going to be a graph like this. Okay, so what's the smallest possible value of c so that this is a 1-to-1 function? It starts from here. So
Greater than 2.
just write 2. Smallest possible value of c would be 2.
Acha, right.
That's B. Part C. It is now given that c is equals to 5. Find an expression for f inverse of x and state the domain of fx. Okay, so fx is x square minus 4x plus 3, जो हमने completed square form में already किया हुआ है, x minus 2 whole square minus 1, where x is greater than 5. Okay, let's find its inverse. It's going to be y plus 1 square root plus minus and minus 2 to the other side plus 2 equals x. So that would be f inverse of x 2 plus square root x plus 1. Yes, all right, that's f inverse of x. State the domain of f inverse x. Domain of f inverse is equals to range of f. And we've already plotted f. अच्छा, अब लेकिन x is greater than 5. So ये ग्राफ हम इधर से शुरू करेंगे. Let's say 5 is here. तो ग्राफ यहाँ से शुरू होगा. And when x is 5, what's the value of y? Let's see. Completed square form में substitute कर लें y. 5 minus 2
8.
whole square minus 1. 8, yes. So the value here is 8. So the range of fx is greater than, is it going to be equals to or not equals to? Just not equals to, because this is x is greater than 5. So it's just fx is greater than 8, not greater than equals to 8. So domain would also of f inverse is also x is greater than. Part D. Find an expression for GF and state the range of GF. Okay, so let's find GF. Okay, so in G we substitute F. So GF would be 1 upon completed square form, substitute karte hain, x minus 2 whole square minus 1 and then plus 1. So FG is 1 over x minus 2 whole square, where the domain of G is, sorry, इसकी domain होगी F की domain, and the domain of F is x is greater than 5. That is the domain. So that is GF. Let me take that one sec. Yeah, okay. Now you have to find the range of GF. So block method से करते हैं. GF हमें पता है. It's 1 over x minus 2 whole square. Okay. And the input, allowed input values are greater than 5. 5 पे देखते हैं हमारे पास क्या आंसर आ रहा है. That's 1 by 9. At 5 we get 1 by 9. When x equals 5, y or GF equals 1 by 9. Okay. Now if you keep increasing the values of x, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, तो denominator होता जाएगा बड़ा और numerator or total fraction होती जाएगी छोटी, because if you have bigger numbers in the denominator, the fraction itself becomes smaller. However, fraction कभी 0 से छोटा नहीं हो सकता, negative नहीं हो सकता, because there's a whole square in the denominator. It cannot be negative. So it starts from 1 by 9, it keeps decreasing, goes till 0. So the function of the range of GF would be 0 to 1 by 9. That is the correct answer. The function f and g are defined by fx equals x squared plus 3, where x is greater than 0. Gx equals 2x plus 1, where x is greater than minus half. Find expression for fg. In f, we substitute g, so 2x plus 1 whole square. Yes. plus 3. This is FG. That all? Yeah. Okay. Part B. Find an expression for inverse of this. अच्छा इसकी domain भी साथ लिख लेते हैं. Domain of FG is the same as domain of G, which is x is greater than minus 1. Okay, next we need FG inverse. So that's going to be y. I'm bringing 3 to the other side, minus 3, square root, plus minus, 1 goes to the other side, becomes minus 1, and whole divided by 2. So FG inverse will be equals to minus 1 plus sign, because this says x is becoming bigger than minus half. So x goes towards positive values. X minus 3 upon 2. Okay. And state the domain of FG inverse. So domain of FG inverse is the range of FG. Okay. Now what is the range of FG?
3.
Is it 3? उसकी domain भी restricted है ना, minus half से शुरू हो रही. Yeah, I think so. Plot करके देख लेते हैं. Range of FG चाहिए, so FG जो है, that is this 2x plus 1 whole square plus 3, और उसकी जो domain है वो domain of G है, which is x is greater than minus 1. So if we sketch it, the turning point has x coordinate minus half, y coordinate 3. So yes, ऐसा कोई ग्राफ बनेगा. और x is greater than minus half, तो ये वाली side. So yes, अभी भी FG is greater than 3, not equals to, क्योंकि x greater than minus half के साथ equals to नहीं. Yeah, FG is greater than. Domain of FG, sorry. Domain of FG inverse कर रहे हैं, so that is equals to the range of FG, so x is greater than 3 would be the final answer. Okay. Solve the equation FGX minus 3 is equals to GFX. Let's do that.
2x plus 1 whole square.
एक second. FG हमने पहले ही निकाल लिया था, 2x plus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 3 is equals to GFX. अब F को G के अंदर सब्स्टिट्यूट कर लेना है, 2 into x square plus 3 plus 4. Okay, solve this. A square plus 2ab plus b square equals 2x square plus 6 plus 1. So 2x square plus 4x plus 1 दोनों साइड पे कैंसिल हो गया, minus 6 is equals to 0. So x square plus 2x minus 3 is equals to 0. Let me confirm this. So when you solve it, you get x equals 1 or x equals minus 3. Calculator से कर लिया, but in the paper show that you did not use the calculator. Instead, you did factorization. Okay. So x equals 1 and x equals minus 3. Okay. अच्छा, अब देखो इधर एफ जी भी है और जी एफ भी है। तो इस इक्वेशन की जो डोमेन है दैट इज गोइंग टू बी द डोमेन ऑफ जी एफ एज वेल एज द डोमेन ऑफ एफ एक्स, क्योंकि इनर फंक्शन की डोमेन होती है। तो अब इन दोनों की डोमेन देखो, इट देयर x is greater than 0 and x is greater than minus half, लेकिन हमारा जो एक आंसर आ रहा है ना वो minus half से छोटा आ रहा है, that is this one -3, so this can't be the solution because one of the domain is x is greater than minus half. So -3 is not greater than minus half, so the only answer would be x equals 1.
Okay.
Let's do one more question. Function f is defined by fx equals x cubed minus x squared minus 8x plus 5 for x is less than a. It is given that f is an increasing function. Find the largest possible value of the constant a. Okay, so from last year, we know what is an increasing function. The derivative of an increasing function is greater than 0. Let's find the derivative of fx. It's going to be 3x squared minus 2x minus 8 greater than 0. Solve this through the calculator. 3 minus 2 minus 8, which gives x equals to 2 and x equals minus 4 by 3, x minus 2 in one bracket, x 3x plus 4 in the other bracket is equals to 0. हम पहले critical values find कर रहे हैं. Now the inequality is greater than 0. So one of the answers would be x is greater than 2. So it's like 3, 4, 5, 6. और एक है x is less than minus 4 over 3. Okay, so question says find the largest possible value of a. So largest possible तो ये होगी, ये वाली side है. क्योंकि 2 तो minimum possible है. ठीक है, so the largest possible value of a would be minus 4 over 3.
अच्छा, okay.
ठीक है, रिमेम्बर वो जो इनइक्वालिटी की हमने बात की थी. सो हम लेफ्ट वाली साइड लेंगे, हम x इज लेस देन -4/3 लेंगे, क्योंकि इसमें जो -4/3 है वो लार्जेस्ट पॉसिबल आंसर है, बाकी आंसर्स उससे छोटे हैं. लेकिन जो x इज ग्रेटर देन 2 है, उसमें जो 2 है वो स्मॉलेस्ट आंसर है, सो यू डू नॉट कंसिडर दैट, यू जस्ट कंसिडर x इज लेस देन -4.
Right.
I think let's end the lesson here. As homework, you're going to do 24, 25, and 26. ठीक है?
Okay.
Okay. Allah
Yep.
Hafiz. Take care.
Office.